Let's talk about it. More specifically, let's talk about the campaign for Modern Warfare 3. Spoilers ahead, so be warned, although I don't know why you would care. Yes, I did buy the $70 base version of this game, so I have a right to complain. Then again, I know that I'm a hypocrite because I keep supporting Activision in this money-making scam. So when reviews started coming out saying that this was a 4 to 5 hour campaign that was mostly just open areas that you go from A to B, I was like, yeah, figures. But I thought at the end of the day it would tell a solid, cohesive story that would end or finalize this little updated, rebooted Modern Warfare trilogy. The act of getting into the campaign, period, was absolutely ridiculous. So my MW2 game updated before I got MW3. When MW3 arrived, I popped in the disc and it didn't change from MW2. MW2 now is MW3. I have to delete Spider-Man, Fortnite just to get this thing to update fully so I can play it. I go to play the campaign and it says, "Oop, gotta download campaign pack 1." And I'm like, you son of a gun. Why couldn't the campaign just install when the update did? Or why couldn't it at least have given me the option up front to install the campaign? So I let it download. I give it a full night. I go back the next night, launch it, go to enjoy the campaign. Boom, campaign pack 2. You need to download it. I wanted to punch Activision in the throat for that. And I shouldn't be surprised. I forget every single year. They've done this before. It was like this last year, and it was like this with Vanguard. We're fully in the future now, where everything's online, and you can't have just a normal single-player campaign that can be accessed offline. So, for instance, I was playing the campaign, and my kid got a second controller and turned it on without me knowing. It just threw me quickly back to the home screen, just to the PlayStation home screen. It didn't close out the game or anything. When I pressed X to go back into the game, Jesus Christ, it kicked me back to the main menu. I can understand when that happens in like a multiplayer match when you're connected to a server, but this was a mission in a campaign. So you're telling me that you have to have an online connection all time, 24/7, to access this thing and play it. Which again, shouldn't be surprised. Shouldn't be surprised by any of this, but I'm still continue to be befuddled every year. So the campaign itself, I'm playing it. I get to these open world missions levels. That's just pretty much Warzone levels. You run around, defuse 4 bombs, find some GPS tracker, do random list of bullcrap. And it's a little fun, but that's not what I'm wanting out of a Call of Duty campaign. I expect something like that to be like just a separate mode that you can hop in either by yourself or with a buddy to do like co-op with. I thought that these missions wanted you to take your time and explore and collect all the little gear and items, but at least one of them didn't. I was playing as somebody, and the other character said, "Hey, come back to the truck, I'm under fire." But then it said, "Explore and find stuff" at the bottom or in the pause menu, I'm not real sure. And so I just went away from where the main objective was, and it got mission failed on me. Which is my fault, granted. I'm not blaming that, but it's just terrible game design. But overall, the campaign missions that are actual campaign missions, I'm enjoying. I like having Ghost and Price and Soap and Gaz and all them back. Even Makarov, even though he seems sort of like a lesser version than his original self, I'm even enjoying that, sort of. Like, I don't mind the story. The story's okay. And I'm liking it. And I see the potential. And I wish that they would have expanded upon it. I wish they would have done a lot more with it. And they probably could have, if they had more than a year to do that. When Activision announced that it was taking 2023 off, I celebrated. Thank God they need to. So this right here proves, this game proves that it needs more time to breathe. The game, the franchise. So, spoilers ahead. I'm getting to the end, towards the end, and I think, well, I'm on like the second to third last mission. Like, I'm close to the end, but I'm not quite there. I'm making my way through the subway tunnel. It doesn't seem very eventful. It's just like there's no like huge grand stakes other than like a bomb going off. And me and Soap start defusing this bomb. Makarov shows up out of nowhere, shoots Soap. Soap dies. And me and Gaz defuse the bomb. So I'm like, okay, yeah, now I'm ready to kick some butt. Let's go at Makarov. Let's go find him. Like, I figure the last mission after that is coming, and we're gonna go infiltrate some compound, or we're gonna find him, right? And it's gonna be this big, huge battle, explosions, like bring on Michael Bay and everything. We spread Soap's ashes over some cliffs of Dover looking location, and then credits hit. By the way, Makarov is still alive. Even in Laswell's final report, she lists him as injured. And I'm thinking to myself, this has got to be a fake ending. Like, it's showing us credits now, but surely there's another mission after this. It's trying to trick us. Get an end credit scene where Price kills Shepard uneventfully, and then back to main menu. That's it. That was the whole campaign. Took me somewhere between 4 and 5 hours because I did a little bit of exploring. But I'm furious. And when I say furious, what I really mean is disappointed. Because the signs and the warnings were all there, but I didn't listen because I do enjoy Call of Duty. I like it. I like the characters I always have. I've been playing since Call of Duty Finest Hour on PS2. And I just hope for more. I hoped against hope. Or I hoped against the naysayers. Will this be a teaching moment for me? It just depends. If next year's Call of Duty is announced and it looks like a full-fledged package, like maybe they learned from this, possibly. But to be honest with you, Activision's not going to learn. And now that they have Big Daddy Microsoft money, we're just going to keep on going. But I said it before, I'll say it again. This junk needs to be free to play. If you want to put it in one app, if you want to put it all in one package, make it one thing and just update it every year. I'll pay for a $20, $30 expansion that includes a little short campaign. Then I won't fuss about it. But to charge $70 and more egregiously, push your $100 Ultimate Vault Edition, which you're still pushing it, is horrendous. By the way, look at this. I took this earlier. This is my PlayStation home screen. I like for real. I'm in my home screen, and Activision is trying to push the $100 Vault Edition to me after I've already paid $70 for the base. Upgrade to Vault Edition. So you want me to give you another $30 for what? Just a few skins? I don't know, y'all. It just sucks. Call of Duty's finally reached a point of unbearability, although I know we've been there quite a while already. This has been one of the worst Call of Duty campaigns in quite a while. But I will die on the hill that Black Ops 3 is the worst Call of Duty campaign ever. Stand by that fact. Anyways, I've ranted and vented for close to 10 minutes now, so I'll shut up. If you made it this far, congratulations. You're the real MVP. Have a good night. Hasta luego.